Hello and welcome. This is the Housing Market Report. My name is Olajide Okunlola. In this ever evolving world of real estate, knowing what to do is very, very key. I'm thrilled that you joined me today as we delve into the heartbeat of the housing market. You need to know what you need to do. Information is powerful. So whether you are a seasoned buyer or a home seller or industry professional alike, you will be able to know exactly the information that is required. Knowing what to do will bring the difference between seizing an opportunity and losing out of that opportunity. So what do you expect from today's report? Buckle up as we unpack a wealth of data, some analysis, and some expert insight into the what the market is saying. From fluctuating prices to shifting demand, we can be able to dissect the factors that are responsible for the changes that we see in the market. And you can also understand and well interpret the information that you are seeing on the data. Before we delve into the specifics, let's take a brief moment to reflect on the broader perspective of the housing landscape in the few months. We've seen shifting demands, which are influenced by a wide range of factors like economic trends, demographic shifts, and even global events. So as we navigate through these challenges together, I know it's essential for us to approach our analysis both with due diligence and foresight. So throughout this report, I will not only be sharing raw data, I will also be giving my insight as a seasoned real estate professional that you know me to be. It will give you an edge. So whether you're looking to buy or sell, or you are just studying the market, my goal is to arm you with the knowledge that you need to be able to make an informed decision that will make you profit. So without further ado, let's embark on this journey together as we see latest developments in this fascinating world of real estate. Sit back and relax. All right, I will now be sharing my screen so we can see the market data and then we can apply it to what is actually happening. So home sales in the month of February were up 15.3% year over year. This came to about 5,497 total sales. But actually, we are still at about 10% below 10-year average for the month of February, meaning that in previous years, it has been better than this, but we can still do better. The market is kind of like calming down. This leads us to the number of active listings in the market. Active listings means the total number of properties that are in the market for sale. We have sellers who have listed them and they are actively, currently, and in all ways looking for sellers to pick up some of these homes. So we saw active listings were up about 20.3% year over year on an unadjusted basis to about 27,400 total listings. Active listings were up over last year as a result of slower sales. As you can see that in 2023 there are kind of like slower sales, but also a recovery in new listings in January and February was very, very encouraging. Even up till early March, you can see the activities coming up. I think this is as a result of the spring. These are some signs of the early spring. The weather is looking great and sellers are warming up to sell their homes. It's really a seasonal thing, it happens year after year. This followed a very slow year in the activities of the market in the 2023 days. So last year was almost the slowest in a number of years, as you can see. So the next point we will look at is the MLS residential market conditions. When we talk about the market conditions, we want to see where we are and what is necessarily going to be the factors in the coming days, in the coming months, and possibly in the coming year. When we look at the residential market conditions, there are three possibilities that actually happens. Is either we are in the buyer's market. Whenever we're in the buyer's market, the sales to active listings ratio is always less than 12%. So anytime we have the figure less than 12%, it indicates to us that we are in the buyer's market. Buyer's market is a situation where buyers have more options, they can take their time to go around because there are much more properties in the market and they can, move around and check the ones they love most. But in the balanced market, whenever we're in the balanced market, the sales to active listings ratio is always between 12% and 22%. In any case, as you can see on this graph, it looks like currently we are on 20.1%, meaning the market is kind of like balanced. What is a balanced market? A balanced market is a situation when the market is normal, normal market conditions. It's a point where in economics we call it the point of equilibrium, where the market demand and market supply meets together. So that is what we call the balanced market. So the seller's market, on the other hand, is a point when the sales to active listings ratio is anything 22% and above. So as you can see on this MLS residential market conditions, currently this early March, we are kind of like in the balanced market region, but it looks like markets are picking up. If they are able to pick up beyond this, it may mean that we are heading towards the seller's market. But up till now, it looks like we are still in the balanced territory. Of course, we will need some more listings in order to keep the tempo going very, very great. Now we look at the average residential price of homes sold. So the average price for BC homes sold in February was about 988,000. This came up 4.7% year over year compared to an average price of, let's look at the figure, an average price of about 900,000 in February last year. So it means that the prices has gained some momentum, as you can see. So while prices are up year over year, the trend in BC average home prices have actually been essentially flat since last year's summer 2023. So in summary, I would like to sum up the MLS Composite Price Index. This is the home price index for the province generally. So we saw this is constant, and in the last 6 months, we can see some comparison with about a year ago. So in the Vancouver area, we saw that the Greater Vancouver area gained some 4.5%. And in the Fraser Valley area, we saw a rise to 4.8%, although it was still a little bit lower than what we have in January. January is in orange, while the February is in blue. For the Victoria market, we saw a slight increase to about 0.2%, while the month of January was 0.1%. In the Vancouver Island area, we saw there is some traction of about 4.9% increase as against 4.7 figure as at the month of January. Interior, the market is very, very down as it dipped minus 0.4%. While in Chilliwack area, it really grew. The market is looking very, very great in the Chilliwack area. It came to about 4.3% as against the 1.7. So these are basic indications that gives us what is currently happening, and then you can use some of this information to strategize if at all you need to make some decisions in any of this area of BC. Thank you for taking time to go through this analysis together with me. Thank you very much for watching the Housing Market Report.